What's going on, everyone? So, alright, I have got a lot of material. I'm going to try to move really super fast. I've got a lot of things to cover, and I don't want this video to take forever. But, let me just give you a quick shakedown on some of the exciting news. So, guys, I want to be prepared for 4 IPOs in 2019. I want to either be able to get pre-IPO or IPO price shares throughout the calendar year of 2019. So one I'm really interested in is Airbnb. Okay, now I'm gonna approach this as a group investing thing. Okay, so I'm gonna I have a meeting with the senior vice president of our local Bank of America branch on Thursday, and I'm just gonna tell him exactly what's going on. I'm gonna say that me and a small group of friends away from YouTube, we're gonna be chasing pre-IPO shares throughout the calendar year of 2019, but I also want to open that option up to everybody, all the subscribers here on YouTube. If you're interested in that kind of thing, I'm gonna mention that Thursday when I have my meeting, like I said, with the senior vice president of our local Bank of America, because Bank of America has been rumored to be underwriting for Airbnb. So another big IPO, guys, I'm going to be chasing in 2019 is Lyft. Okay, Lyft, like I said, the 4 I'm really focused on is Lyft, Uber, Airbnb, and possibly Robinhood. Okay, the only thing about Robinhood is that I'm scared the big banks will bully Robinhood when they first get on the market. So I'm a little bit nervous about that one. But as far as Airbnb, Lyft, and Uber, I want to try to get pre-IPO or IPO shares in all 3 of those companies. So Lyft has already selected their underwriters for their IPO in 2019, and one of them is JP Chase. I'm sure they're probably going to be the biggest contributor. So I will be contacting them next week, and same exact thing as I'm going to approach, the same exact approach as Bank of America. I'm going to go in, I'm going to say, hey, me and a small group of investors, we're definitely going to be trying to get in these stocks pre-IPO, but I'm also going to open up that option to my through my YouTube channel if I have subscribers that want to try and exercise this group investing option. So as far as that goes, just keep this in mind. This is something you can think about for several months if you want to get involved with it. And again, if you don't want to get involved with it, hey, you can do the exact same thing I'm doing. You could go to your broker and take the same approach I'm doing, but I might offer an easier and a little bit more of a seamless transition, because chasing these IPOs, it takes a lot of time and a lot of money. Now let's talk about the trades I made today. All right, guys, so kind of an interesting story. My order on Activision Blizzard filled at $55, and I set a sell limit order at $56.10 because that was exactly 2%. I made it like $135 on the trade, because I started noticing the market was pulling back really hard. I set my early limit order at 55, cleared just fine, and then like I said, it ran up to 56 and some change, got up here. I sold at 56.10, and I really did not pay Activision Blizzard stock any more attention really the rest of the day. I was more focused on the overall market because I think we're going to have a lot of opportunities to get back in Activision Blizzard. So here's where things get interesting. So as soon as that trade completed, I focused all of my attention on TLRY. Okay, so I was watching TLRY. I noticed the market was descending, but TLRY still kept climbing in value. I finally got my Webull account funded. I wanted to make this the first short video for the channel, but it did not work out, and let me explain. So I filled out my short sale order, I put in the amount of shares of TLRY I wanted to short, and I used the limit price of $120 exactly, because like I said, I seen TLRY charging up. I seen it hitting 112, 113. I started watching the charting. I said, okay, if this thing gets to 120, I'm shorting it, and this is going, I want to be able to show this for the channel. And we've run into a serious problem. because Webull did not have shares of TLRY available to short. So I was a little bit flustered. I kind of lost my concentration. I tried a couple of other stocks, did not actually put the order through, just tried to see if some of the stocks were available. Then I jumped over to my TD Ameritrade account, and I filled out the same exact thing. I put in a short sale order for TLRY at $120 per share, and the order never filled and expired after market. Okay, because I think the highest it got today was around 119, maybe 118, 119 it looks like. I don't really know, I haven't looked, but I do know that my order never filled. So little disappointed right now that I did not have the availability, or the Webull did not have shares of TLRY available to short. So I was a little bit disappointed by that. I'm gonna start making some contact with Webull and trying to get some documentation on all the stocks that I'm available to short and not short. Okay, so I had a subscriber ask me about ticker symbol GTXI. I believe what they told me was that they work with cancer treatments, and the stock has just gotten killed over the past couple of weeks. And so I'm going to go through just a quick analysis, then we're going to look at the chart, and I'm going to make a decision. But, quick glance, this company is just fundamentally, it's not even showing PE ratios. That's never a good sign. Zero profiting margin, zero operating margin, negative on assets, negative on equity, and I'll look at these shorts. Of course, that's through October 14th. I think what you have found me is a good stock to short, unfortunately, because that is a very high number. 37% on the float and 17% of the shares outstanding are being held short. Now, I don't really know what price you've gotten into this stock, but if you were buying up here in the $12, $20, $19 range, and then this huge massive cliff that happened right here in September, and they fell off really, really big, and the stock is just steadily declining, kind of holding its value, but that is a massive drop off. So I don't know where you are invested in this thing. However, I would just get out. I don't think this company is going in a good direction at all, and it probably looks like a good target for me to start shorting. Like I said, if this stock spikes up a little bit, it would be probably a good place to short. Okay, you would want to be on the short side and not the long side. So my suggestion would be just to cut your losses and move on from this position. That would be what I would do. Okay, so guys, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. Like I said, if you are interested in any of those IPOs, Airbnb, Lyft, Uber, or Robinhood, like I said, I'm going to try my hardest to get pre-IPO or IPO shares on all four of those stocks in 2019. So just let me know down in the comment section if you're interested in that kind of thing. And thanks for watching, guys.